Welcome to Madrid Reviews. This is your host, Christian Madrid. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about Mickey 17. Let's get to the review now, yo. Alright, y'all, let's get into this. Saw Mickey 17 the other day, and it was a phenomenal film. Mickey 17 is a quirky and a pretty funny film that I found to be very entertaining. Bong Joon-ho did a fantastic job directing this movie, as this is his first movie since the Best Picture winner Parasite, which I haven't seen yet. I'm one of the few people who haven't seen it, surprisingly, but I'll get around to watching Parasite, but I've seen some of his other work, like Memories of Murder and Okja, and I found those to be pretty good. And Mickey 17 did not disappoint, as it's one of his better films, I think, and it's a very different and unique kind of film. The writing is excellent in this film, as I found the story to be great and original, and it kept my attention throughout. It uses very different methods of telling this story, like flashbacks and narration, and I was engaged throughout. And Mickey 17 does a great job at balancing different genres such as sci-fi, comedy, and drama. The dialogue is quirky, funny. I love the wordplay. The dialogue is great in this film, with some social commentary and a bit on the nose at times, but it's pretty funny. The first two acts of this film are very strong, and while the third act is the weakest, I still like the direction it takes. It takes an unexpected turn, where the story leads to. I think some of the choices in the third act could have been stronger, but I think it's still well executed. I won't spoil it, but, it could use a little bit more work. And Mickey 17, it's also like a weird and odd kind of film, with its quirky and awkward moments. It may not work for everyone, but it worked for me. The acting is terrific in this film, as the cast is great. Everyone gives strong performances. Robert Pattinson gives a spectacular performance, playing multiple versions of himself, in particular Mickey 17 and Mickey 18. And this is definitely his best performance that I've seen. He shows so much range and emotion in this film. It's hard playing multiple versions of yourself. He was great in The Batman, and he was great in The Lighthouse and Good Time and Tenet. But I think this is his best performance. Definitely Mickey 17, Mickey 18. Those two characters alone, there's like two totally different characters. When you see the movie, you'll know. Naomi Ackie, Stephen Yeun, both give terrific performances in this film. Toni Collette and Mark Ruffalo, Mark Ruffalo is funny as fuck in this movie, goofy as fuck. Comes off a little cartoonish at times, but, he gives a great performance. It's kind of very similar to his Poor Things performance, so there's that. And the cinematography is very stylish and experimental in this film, as there's very different types of camera movements and angles used in this film. It works very well, and it looks beautiful, this film. The production design is spectacular, great sci-fi set pieces. The visual effects look awesome, as the CGI is very well done, and it looks amazing, not overdone or overused. And the sound design is terrific as well. The score is very well utilized in this film. It sets the weird tone and vibe this film is going for. The editing is good in this film. It's a bit of a slow burn. The pacing could have been better in this film, as I think they could have cut the runtime to like 10, 15 minutes shorter. Maybe make it like a straight 2-hour film. So I think there should have been some tighter pacing, but other than that, the editing was well done. Overall, Mickey 17 is a great film, and a film worth giving a shot, especially if you are a fan of sci-fi comedies, and original films. I recommend checking it out. These are the kind of films we gotta support, guys. Original stories like this. We gotta make sure movies like this do well at the box office, because everyone's always asking, I want original films, I want new shit. This is the new shit you gotta support, guys. Come on. Let's support these, original stories, so we can get more original stories. So let's watch Mickey 17 in theaters. It's definitely worth your time. It's unlike most movies out right now. I give it an A-. We're eating really good watching this movie. In and out, Chick-fil-A type shit. Alright, y'all, so that's the end of the video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment on whether you have seen this movie or excited to see it. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't already, Hit that subscribe button, alerts to know when I drop a new review. Appreciate you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch me talk about movies. Bye-bye.